It's week 2 of the National Football League. All eyes are on Jerry Jeudy. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Broncos and the Falcons, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Denver Broncos and the Atlanta Falcons. Brandon Gaudin alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis. And CD, our quarterbacks taking center stage here for each of their respective offenses.
And both of them have terrific ability to improvise. And that means when the first read's not there, how quickly can you go through your progressions? Can you hang in there and take a shot as you release it? Can you buy time outside of the pocket? Can you pull it down and run if need be?
2-1 loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Wilson going to come out throwing. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. 30, 10, 5, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here are the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Go ultra. Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Perry. They're going to try and throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. That time defensively. Quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. The Falcons had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jerry Judy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you...
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. He takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Parkey with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Atlanta regains possession of the football. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Hey, go Peters.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
17. Ready.
Here's the 2nd and 7. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Ready.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And complete to Drake London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This pass is caught by London. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Let's go.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Set, ready.
21-0 our score after 1. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football.
Here we go. Here we go.
As they go to work on a 1st and goal. In motion, the tight end.
Let's go. Charge.
They'll set up a throw. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Williams. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Falcons get a bit closer. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 23. Now it's Wilson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Wilson. Little out route here, complete to Shepard. Room here to run. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
Yeah, and we see this so often. There's excellent coverage downfield, so the quarterback makes a nice decision, just flip it out to the flat and see what the running back can do. Plenty of space to roam, and he turns it into a big play.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie. 2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Done a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Javonte Williams. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. That time a 6-play drive. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll try and run it here. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Fields it right around the goal line. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game. They get the touchdown, then on the kickoff, they get another touchdown, picking up the fumble, taking it to the house in just a matter of moments. 2 quick scores, Charles.
Every time we start to neglect special teams and big plays that occur off of them, something like this happens that reminds us we've got ourselves a game now.
They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion. And
I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On first down, Wilson. This is Shepard on the catch. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Arnold Ebiketie. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I could dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Aaron Sipas now. On his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded at the 20. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Ready. Smash. Ready.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first...
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to get the football. Yard line. They start the second half here with Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Parkey with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Hey, go steal. Set.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. They'll set up to throw.
Hitting London coming across the field.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action here on first down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And it will be Falcon football.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Over the middle, caught by London.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Inside 4 minutes to go. Third quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
On the ball. On the ball.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short. 4th down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Koo knocks this one through the post, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were losers last week to Carolina, but they've got the lead here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off the draw, here's Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles. As we go. Back now here on EA Sports, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Quick, yellow. Hurry, hurry.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Ready. Hey, go through. Cut.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Algier will try to pick it up.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Well, this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Buying time to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Understanding he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
73 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Wilson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Perry. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. London hauls this one in. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now this throw caught left side. And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 45 yards. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Falcons have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a three-point lead. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here is Wilson and the Broncos. Down by a field goal, a little over a minute to go. And no other way to say it, they have blown a big lead, but a chance to rescue things late. Wilson to throw. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Throwing now is Wilson. And that's caught by Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Wilson.
Finding Sutton.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
He's back to throw.
This one swung out to Williams.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Back to throw. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. He'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 39 that time. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Now Williams running left. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now parking for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I...
It's
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Ready? Press rolling!
Hurts throwing right away.
Complete. Smith has it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Oh, and now some space to operate. The 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Eagles need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 18 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. I expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
And this is incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. A good pickup there at 22. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now back to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. 75 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. On 2nd and 2. Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle to Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Ready, set. Alert, roll, smash.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taken from just outside the 30. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The Falcons had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games. Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Down to the 25. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Here we go.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. Back, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Second down, here's an option right. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He's going deep for Brown. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
The last run got 6. Now second and 4.
Throwing is Hurts.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Let's go.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for the Eagle first down. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Gainwell. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it was Kenneth Gainwell who finished it off with a touchdown run.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points.
but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to...
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's N'Kobe pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And that one makes it 14-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Steps away to his left. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 4.
Black Ultra. 43 rail.
They'll look to throw here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They'll set up a throw. Setting up the screen. Here's Algier. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Back to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Hurry.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And complete to Drake London. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The slot man in motion right. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Hey, computer. Strike, check, strike, check.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And quickly, they get to the line.
And they'll run again.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Crew able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from the offense.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Eagles have taken the lead.
it good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They're going to look to throw.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
Right through. Black ultra. Red cycle.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Puts it on the carpet. It's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get a ball, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's the option going right. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Hurts.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
From the right hash, this from 48. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 9 now. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Pass caught. It's been Skoranek. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw.
throw left side. There's London. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now this throw caught left side. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. This is Smith with the ground. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Cheetah.
They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. He'll try again. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called, because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44, Hurts gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Hurts. That's caught. It's Kenneth Gainwell.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. 119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Eagles will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down on the scoreboard. 1:08 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
This pass is caught by London.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Again, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for which you just termed a miracle last chance.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number